A double by Maddie Phillips and a foul out to the catcher by Chloe Keys. And Coach Armstrong going to walk Hannah Brooks here with 1 out now to put 2 Husky base runners on. The ultimate sign of respect, Tyler, less than 2 outs, and going to put a runner over at first in Hannah Brooks for the Huskies. See if we can't just connect there wirelessly. Apologies for the difficulties here on our side here. The wind and just the elements making things a little difficult today, but glad you tuned in for some Friday afternoon softball here between county rivals. Ball away. 1-0 Chuckey-Doak lead here in the top of the third with runners on first and second and 1 down. We might see that a lot this year with Brooks drawing the intentional walk. She doubled into center fielder first time up. And there you saw Coach Armstrong not want to take any chances. A good throw there by Seidel, but the Huskies execute the double steal and place 2 into scoring position now with 1 out. Looking to come back from this 1-0 deficit. Knight scored in the bottom of the first on an RBI double from Madison Miller. And they have enjoyed that lead ever since. Nice batted ball here into center field, and it drops in front of the fence. Coming in to score from third, it's Phillips, and the Knights will get it in, limit the damage, but we're all tied up 1-1 here in the top of the third inning. Really good swing by Turnmeyer there. An RBI. Didn't see, Tyler, was it an RBI single?
Did she stretch it to 2? She stretched it to 2, but I would call it a double.
Don't rule it a double. We'll roll it a double, too. A nice RBI 2-base knock there by Charlie Turnmeyer. Huskies get on the board for the first time today after a leadoff double by Maddie Phillips. They'll get a double by Turnmeyer 3 batters later. Lutz will see a first pitch in the dirt. You can call it the dirt. The turf circle here at home plate as Manuel winds and delivers the 0-1.
In addition to Chuckey-Doak this year, they've got turf circles on home plate and I guess the pitching circle, you would call it.
Yeah. You can tell a lot of improvements being made around the campus here at Chuckey-Doak. New tennis courts as well. As one gets past Seidel, she'll race to retrieve it, and Brooks will be left over at third. The go-ahead run 90 feet away. Turnmeyer the runner at second. And Lutz will step in. The count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Manuel rocks and comes home. The pitch just missed outside. After the RBI double from Charlie Turnmeyer. Briley Lutz will step in for the 2-2. Lifts one left side, high in the air. Charging in, Palin Shelton won't be able to locate it in time, and Hannah Brooks will score standing up from third base. The Huskies have scored 2 straight, and they take a 1-run lead here in the top of the third. RBI single there by Briley Lutz. Down to shallow left field. 2-1, Huskies lead for the first time this afternoon. Hannah Brooks scoring on the play. Pitch by Manuel gets Listick to chase up and away here as she steps to the plate for a second time. Grounded back to the circle, her first time up, back in the top of the second. Listick fouls one back. Seidel going to locate it and catch it for out number 2. Nicely done by the Chuckey-Doak catcher, Haley Seidel. And the Knights with 1 left to get here at the top of the third inning. That's the second one we've seen of those here from Seidel today. She caught the one by Keys earlier in this inning. And both putouts here in the side have gone into Haley Seidel's mitt in foul territory. Manuel throws one in, and Fillers pokes it right side foul. 0-1. with 2 outs and 2 in scoring position for the Lady Huskies. Lady Huskies, a state tournament team for, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, 3 of the last 5 years, I believe.
Softball?
Yes. 3 in the last 5, or either 2 in the last 3, as a wild pitch will bring a run in from third base. The Huskies plate one as Charlie Turnmeyer touches home for run number 3. Huskies lead it by 2 here in the top of 3. Turnmeyer scoring on the wild pitch here as Manuel skips one low and in at the feet of fillers.
I know 2 out of the last 4.
Maybe it was that.
I know 2 out of the last 4.
But getting a win in last year's state tournament, a team that went 24-8.
Finished as one of the final 6 teams in the state.
That's right. Losing to the eventual state champion in Eagleville to start their state tournament appearance. And Haley Seidel with another catch in foul territory. How about that? Seidel ends the inning as she retires the side by herself. 3-1 though, Huskies take the lead. They score all 3 here in the top of the 3rd, and they lead it by 2 as we enter the bottom of the 3rd. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your needs. We're here to stay. We're not for sale. We're not merging. We're local, and we intend to stay that way. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
The Lady Huskies take a 3-1 lead as we enter the bottom of the 3rd inning. A double to lead off the inning by Maddie Phillips, a RBI double by Charlie Turnmeyer that brought in a run, and then an RBI single by Briley Lutz. But hey, 2 foul outs there to end the inning. Actually 3, as Haley Seidel caught all 3 of those in foul territory to end the inning for the Lady Huskies, who take 3 runs on 3 hits. They do leave 2 runners in scoring position to end the frame. And Chuckey-Doak will send the bats to the plate here as we enter the home half.
She was just a little quicker than I was. I couldn't get there in time to get her to dive.
You know, they do say you always see something new when you're calling a baseball or softball game. I have never seen a catcher record all 3 outs in an inning like that.
That's a good point. That is a good point. We had a first in baseball yesterday also. Chuckey-Doak and Gatlinburg-Pittman. How about that?
I'm not quite sure which.
Okay.
I was behind. See, I was in Murfreesboro, and we both were, and I was so locked into basketball for a day as Chuckey-Doak grounds out to start the inning. And it was Palin Shelton who was up to bat before when the other Shelton got caught stealing to end the inning, but it's a 5-3 putout.
Chuckey-Doak's Gavin Crum throws a no-hitter, and Chuckey-Doak loses 1-0.
Wow.
Gatlinburg-Pittman had 0 hits.
Yeah.
Chuckey-Doak had 1 hit.
How many walks did Chuckey-Doak have?
2.
Wow, that is pretty remarkable. And a mistake here by North Greene as Kenny, the leadoff bat for Chuckey-Doak, will reach first and move to second. Ball pops out of the mid of first baseman Briley Lutz, and she'll be standing over on second base here. That's going to be an error on, would assume, Lutz. I'm going to go ahead and mark it down as reaching on the muff.
I think 2 walks and 2 errors from
2 walks and
Chuckey-Doak.
2 errors. How many hits did Chuckey-Doak have?
1.
Wow. One combined
One
hitter
combined
between
hit
the 2.
in a
That's
7-inning
incredible.
game, and the team that didn't have a hit won.
That is incredible.
And I hate to bring that up because I'm sure a lot of Chuckey-Doak fans and maybe players are watching this. But like
no, that's
you said,
okay. I mean,
you always find something new in the game of baseball and softball.
Up and out by Brooks here is Jaden Myers, who grounded out to the shortstop the first time up. We'll jump ahead in the count. I mean, that's just notable. I mean, the kid threw a no-hitter. Kudos. But he gets the loss.
And you can't even be happy about it.
Was it an earned run, or was that the run that scored on one of the errors?
I don't know.
I'll have to go look at that.
Tate told me.
Because it
right
could be an
North
interesting
Greene's game yesterday in Murfreesboro.
Could be an interesting no decision there if he were to get rewarded the loss, I don't think, as Myers swings right through that one. 1-2 the count on the sophomore Jaden Myers. Said Myers did a good deal of pitching. Expect her to really see that role again this season, Tyler. In the circle for Chuckey-Doak is Hannah Brooks records another punch out. That's number 3 on the day for her. So 1 out or 2 outs, excuse me. Forgot that Shelton led off. Brooks back to the rubber. She'll pump one in for strike 1 on the inside half. Seidel sees it come through. A couple of great plays on defense here today.
She could help her team a lot more right here, too.
3
with
putouts.
Positions.
I can't even fathom that here, Tyler. We're talking about all these miraculous happenings here in the sport as Seidel pops one deep center field, drifting back all the way. It'll 2-hop the fence, and it'll be an RBI triple for Haley Seidel. The Knights cut the deficit in half thanks to one swing of the bat from Haley Seidel. Second base hit of the day for her, and her heroics continue here on Friday. What a swing there by Seidel. You really thought it was going to go out the way that wind was blowing out towards center field. Maybe if it was blowing as hard as it was earlier, we might have had just that. Brooks going to want a new ball as she will exchange one.
We've seen 2 bounce off the fence today. You wonder if the wind was blowing the opposite direction, if we could have 2 home runs today so far.
Knights with now their 5th hit of the day, and a screamer left side. Miller plates one as Seidel touches home, and the Knights have tied it up at 3 here in the bottom of the 3rd. I'm going to rule that a base hit there. I mean, that was a
scorcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Off the glove of third baseman Chloe Keys over at third base. RBI base knock. Miller plates the 2nd of the inning for Chuckey-Doak, and we're all knotted up 3-3. Manuel will step to the plate, popped out to end the inning back in the 1st. Chance here with 2 outs and a runner on first for some more 2-out magic here for the Knights. Haven't scored both runs with 2 down. RBI triple by Haley Seidel to bring in the 1st. And an RBI single by Madison Miller to bring in the 2nd. Manuel will foul one back off the fence. Do want to applaud our ingenuity here for our use of zip ties today, Tyler.
I want to hear people's opinions out there, too. We're new at these softball and baseball streams, and I can take criticism pretty well. Tell us if there's anything we can do better. Camera cuts, camera placements. Tell us if there's anything we can do better, because I'm all about it.
Manuel sees a strikeout sign. That will move the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brooks will check the wristband already today. Hannah with 3 punch outs.
That's
Manuel
nice.
hits one well out into center field. It'll bounce to hit the fence. Miller over to third. She'll be waved home. And the Knights have taken the lead 4-3 as Madison Miller scores on an RBI double. All 3 runs here in the inning, scoring with 2 down. And the Black Knights have taken the 1-run lead. Wow. A single, a double, a triple, all here in the bottom of the 3rd. It was all prolonged after Kenny reached by air earlier, and if not for that, Huskies would have been long out of the inning.
And look what happened. 2 out hitting.
Yes.
Once again, coming in clutch for the
2 strike, 2 out, down to their final strike a number of times, and the Knights have certainly caused some hay here with 2 outs. So 3 spot put up here in the bottom of the third to match the 3 put up by North Greene in the top half. And Coach, I wanted to call him Matt, Coach Avery Weems will go out and have a word with his starting pitching and his infield. It's one of those transitions, Tyler. The basketball season that has went on for so long, you just got to retrain your brain in many aspects.
Go from Weems to Weems. It's just the first name that changes.
And Danny Weems, his father, assistant coach in the North Greene dugout, back for another season, and longtime head coach of the softball program over in Baileyton.
They run such a successful program, you can't even tell who the head coach is.
Yeah. Another Weems is the assistant principal. I'll tell you what one of the Middleton parents told me yesterday. I asked about the relation. There were 2 of the same last names, 2 pairs of girls with the same last name. I said, are they related anyway? Sisters, cousins? They said, no, but I'm sure they're kin somewhere down the road. Might have to get on Ancestry.com to figure it all out. Good pitch there by Brooks as she looks to get out of this inning for North Greene. Mitchell, who grounded out to the circle her first time up, as my papers begin to fly everywhere. Maybe it was another mascot on the paperweight, Tyler, instead of this Texas Longhorn. Might stay put.
I actually had it on my mind to ask you about that earlier, what you thought about your paperweight.
Mitchell fouls 1 for strike 2. And the Knights once again down to their final strike of the half inning. Speaking of basketball coaches, Tyler, see one of the Nichols brothers out here over on the left side. Third base side.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't seem like Tyler.
It's Tanner Early.
Tanner?
Yeah.
What's his brother's name?
Tyler, correct.
Okay. Hey,
Twins.
there you go.
Twins.
Brooks will wind, send one home. It's a swing and a miss. The ball pops out of the mid of Turnmeyer, and she will not get a throw off. The inning is prolonged after the strikeout and error. We've had a couple of doozies here today, Tyler.
We
had
really
a couple
have.
of very, very interesting scoring decisions. My goodness. Does go down as a strikeout for Brooks, who records her 4th. How about this? You've got 2 strikeouts in the inning. You got a ground out, induced a ground out rather. Good pitch there. Low and outside as the Knights steal, and good throw by Brooks over at third. Manuel just getting a foot on the bag. That's a close call over on third base.
To be honest, I missed it. Let's keep it up with the scoreboard.
Marathon inning continues for North Greene. Brooks, strike through the knees of Jesse Dayton. And the Knights, need I say it once more, are down to their final strike here at the bottom of the third.
2 strikes, 2 outs with runners in scoring position again.
Black Knights have put up a 3 spot to take the 1-run lead. Anna Brooks looking to end things and leave a pair stranded. Elevates a spinner, we'll call it. And it prolongs the count.
Softballs have different pitches than baseball does. I need
to brush up on the
inform
terminology.
myself.
I mean, we know what a 6-goal game in lacrosse is, but we don't know what a secondary pitch in softball is. Maybe that's our fault. Brooks sends one low. Strike 3 is called, striking out the side in one manner or another. The Huskies get out of the inning, but the Knights do all the damage. They get 3 runs, and they do it on a couple extra base hits. Knights take a 4-3 lead as we move to the 4th inning of play. This is Greene County Softball. It's your Spotlight Game of the Week.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now, get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
Three extra base hits by the Knights here today as they take a 4-3 lead after the bottom of the third. It proved very beneficial. It was an RBI triple by Haley Seidel to get it all started, an RBI single by Madison Miller, and an RBI double by Elizabeth Manuel, all with 2 outs, an error that prolonged the inning that got us here in the first place, and the Knights answer with a 3-spot of their own in the bottom half to take this 1-run lead. Tyler, a very improbable game so far, yet here we are after Brooks strikes out the side. The Huskies still find themselves trailing by 1 as the offense comes to the plate.
Can you tell it's windy?
Me?
For everybody.
Oh,
you can definitely
I can hear it.
Yeah,
I can hear it, definitely.
We can hear it on our mics. They definitely can also. But
no windshields on the crowd mic, so it's a pretty good indicator of just how windy it is. And even out in center field, if you can see, not sure if it's picked up on the screen, but that flag has been
whipping,
just ripped out there in center field this entire game. I mean, it is just stiff. It looks just like the flag they put on the moon when they faked the moon landing, Tyler. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
We got a screamer off the third base bag, a missile off the bat of Fillers as she will land safely over at first base. Lydia Fillers, the leadoff girl, is aboard, and the senior looking to get things going and take the lead back for the Huskies. Kidding about the moon landing. I believe that it happened.
do you?
I do.
I don't want to be a tinfoil hat wearer right now, but I don't know about it.
Another one of these well-hit balls, but just weird plays.
But,
you know?
It bounces off of third and goes straight up.
Wow.
We could have a whole conspiracy theory hour.
Oh.
You a conspiracy theorist?
Not quite.
I'm not either, but there are some, I believe.
Bunt here by Atnip as she will throw over to first, or will Manuel, and the runner lands safely. Runners on first and second, no outs. North Greene are going to take a couple back after allowing 3 in the last half inning.
Maddie Phillips has got a chance to do something special right here, too.
Call it a bunt single by Atnip. And a couple of base knocks here to start the inning for North Greene.
I mean, you've got your senior leader right here who's got 2 on first and second with no outs.
1 for 2 with a double so far for Phillips, and off speed down the center for strike 1. I mean, she's been your main damage dealer so far this season. In the circle. Now with a bat in her hand, she'll have a chance to wreak some havoc. Already some today with that double and a run scored.
You almost think you're more comfortable in this position also. Nobody on, 2 on base. You kind of feel more relaxed in this situation.
Manuel spins one in. Phillips lifts one right side. Shelton camped underneath it, will retire out number 1. And the Huskies with runners on first and second with 1 out. After the fly out into right, Chloe Keys will head to the plate for a second time. A strikeout and a foul out to the catcher, who hasn't done that today. Manuel in, a nice hit ball out left side, foul territory, and that one will land out of reach of Shelton. We played here 3 here from Afton today. Been a great ball game.
Been a pretty quick ball game, relatively.
Yeah, let's not say that, but both of these teams also, Tyler, with the game in extra innings. Their last time out after this pitch, it was a 8-inning loss against West Greene for the North Greene Lady Huskies this Tuesday. For Chuckey-Doak on Tuesday, it was a 9-inning loss against Unaka, 11-10. Both in their last games. Are we headed for another? That's the main question. 4-3 our score as Chloe Keys sees one upstairs. 2-1 the count. Manuel winds, delivers inside. It's missed for a ball, and Keys moves ahead 3-1. Couple of singles to lead off the inning for North Greene. A fly out by Phillips, and Keys with a chance here. Well hit ball into center field. Kenny doesn't have to move very far for it, and the second out of the inning is retired. So after an F9, F8, Hannah Brooks will head to the plate once again. Intentionally walked her last time up, rather. The first time up, it was a double into center field. If you're Coach Armstrong here, Tyler, you walk her again.
Yes, because then there's a force out at any base with 2 outs.
The last time you did intentionally walk her, Charlie Turnmeyer did the damage with the RBI double. Maybe if you're Coach Armstrong, you want to avoid another repeat scenario.
But I'm not a coach. And nor do I make the best coaching decisions on Madden sometimes, so hey.
Coach Armstrong going to head out of the home dugout. Have a word with his starting pitcher, Elizabeth Manuel. Coach Armstrong, longtime PA announcer here for Chuckey-Doak. I believe 50 years this year, celebrated half a century for the Chuckey-Doak basketball team. Took over the softball program for
I think he had been with the softball program the entirety of the program's history as an assistant until he became head coach last year. I think he had been along for the ride, but was never the head coach. And the first year he did become the head coach for region tournament berth.
Great story. Cancer survivor as well.
Incredible interview that he gave us right after that win against Hampton to, I believe, make regions.
Oh, yeah. Chuckey-Doak looking to hold on to this 1-run lead. 4-3 they lead it. North Greene with Hannah Brooks at the plate. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Pitch on the way from Manuel. It's low and it's skipped for ball 2.
Well, you may put her on first anyway.
Yeah, I would probably be pretty careful here and maybe just pitch around her, see if she'll chase, but I wouldn't give her anything near the strike zone. Manuel winds, sends one in. It's a strike, lower outer part. Good location there by Manuel as she fights back in the count.
But it's dangerous with Charlie right behind her. We saw that earlier.
Yeah.
So you're rolling the dice either way.
Here's Manuel, the 2-1. Batted left side through the wickets. It's short from Jaden Myers. 1 run will come in to score in fillers. Scoring from second, and North Greene has tied it up at 4 here in the top of the 4th inning. That's another one, Tyler, where it's just a well-hit ball. That's a hard play.
The hard
for
play
Jaden
to
Myers
make it short,
to make.
yeah.
Not sure if I wouldn't rule that a single there for Brooks. Call it an error. But still, that's a tough decision.
What is the score?
It is 4-4.
Okay, they have 5-4 on the scoreboard here, so
Yeah.
I thought we were correct.
Charlie Turnmeyer to the plate as North Greene has knotted us up at 4 here in the top of the 4th inning. 0-1 the count. Turnmeyer sends one shallow right field, and it drops in for a base hit. Atnip scores. Brooks comes around and will be the second to touch home. Turnmeyer with a 2 RBI single to put the Huskies on top 6-4. Nicely done there by Charlie Turnmeyer. How about this day? 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs and a double for Charlie Turnmeyer. And North Greene leads it by 2. Briley Lutz, a 2 for 2 day Bruin as she fouls the first pitch she sees off to the right. 0-1, she'll start behind.
It's always nice when you got kids around. It's like free labor when there's foul balls hit outside of play.
And 15 combined base hits here between these two on a windy afternoon. A miss upstairs here by Manuel as Lutz will jump ahead. Manuel through 3 2/3, surrendering 8 hits, 6 runs, 3 of which have been earned. A strikeout and 2 walks, a line out to shortstop to end the inning. A catch there by Jaden Myers, and the inning is over. But the damage done for North Greene. They put up another 3 spot here in the top of the 4th to take a 6-4 lead into the home half. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
6-4 as we say welcome back from Afton. North Greene another 3 spot to take this 2-run lead into the bottom of the 4th. A lot of offense so far, 15 combined hits between the two sides, a couple of multi-hit innings by the Huskies as they have put up 6 in the last 2. A couple of extra base hits here in this one as well, but so far Charlie Turnmeyer has stolen the show. A 2-for-3 day for Turnmeyer with 3 RBIs and a double. The most recent base hit, a 2 RBI single, had brought in the now go-ahead runs. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Hannah Brooks will start again in the circle as we begin this half inning. She's been very good today for the Huskies. Just, I believe, 1 earned run. The 3 coming across the last inning for the Black Knights, all unearned due to the error that prologued the inning. And at least that's how I have it.
I'm about sick of this wind.
And a great day in the circle for her. 4 strikeouts against no walks issued by Brooks. Or 5 strikeouts, excuse me. Swinging bunt here by Chuckey-Doak's Shelton, and she'll beat it out down the first base line. Second single of the day for Chuckey-Doak, and you get confused with the Sheltons, but it'll be Elizabeth Shelton, the junior that had just reached on the swinging bunt. So a bunt single for Chuckey-Doak as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. 8th of the day for the Black Knights. Strike 1 here on Palin Shelton as the 2 Sheltons batting back-to-back in the 8-9 holes. Quickly down 0-2. Shelton will dig back in, facing the right-handed Hannah Brooks. Pitch number 50 on its way. It's upstairs for a ball as Palin Shelton will complete the second trip through this Chuckey-Doak lineup for Mrs. Brooks. Brooks winds and deals from the circle. Palin Shelton to swing right through it, and Hannah Brooks has strikeout number 6 on the day. Nicely done, Hannah Brooks, being able to locate and really change speeds really well at times today. She struck out 3 of the last 4 batters she has faced. And even the contact for Chuckey-Doak when they have gotten a hold of it has been there. But other than, she has been throwing strikes. That's the thing, you know. Not a lot of balls thrown here today by Hannah Brooks as the lineup turns over and Kenny bunts one foul. Brooks, get this, Tyler, 52 pitches, 41 strikes.
Wow.
That's incredible.
What'd you say again?
52 pitches on 41 strikes. That's a 79%
Yes.
strike percentage. That's
You had the same
crazy.
idea I had.
Yeah.
You had it out quicker than that. You had a quicker draw.
It's much higher than the percentage that Bradley Central shot yesterday. He tripled that. He quadrupled that. Kenny looked to bunt again, but sees it go by for strike one. For strike two, rather. Excuse me. 0-2 the count. Chuckey-Doak's initial leadoff batter struck out to start the game, reached by error last time up. Brooks deals, and Kenny offers. It's fouled back out of play. Nobody chasing after that one there.
No free labor this time.
Saw Joe here earlier walking in with Josie Graham.
They're over there and
surprised he wasn't chasing down after one of those foul balls.
I think he's over there and beyond the right field fence at the moment. Not right field, first baseline.
Brooks winds up and sends one in, a screamer off the bat of Kenny, and she will touch first safely. That's a nice piece of hitting there. With one out, and the Knights place runners on first and second. Still with 2 outs to work with Jaden Myers stepping to the plate. Myers looking for her first base hit of the day, an 0-for-2 afternoon with a ground out and a strikeout. Brooks steals, corners playing in as Myers will foul the first pitch off to the right. Seen a lot of interesting scenarios here today.
Yes.
Just stuff that you don't necessarily see every day at the Diamond. Brooks will check the wristband here as Coach Weems calls it in from the dugout. Maybe a ground out here to end the inning, middle infield. Maybe a couple quick punch outs if you're Hannah.
It's what you want at this moment with 2 on base.
Huskies enjoying the 2-run lead. We'll play 7 here. Initially thought it was a doubleheader. It is not. Maybe we were given bad information, Tyler. Maybe the schedules were put in correctly to begin with. A strikeout looking. Hannah Brooks records punch out number 7. And she has now struck out 5 of the last 7 she has faced. Back-to-back strikeouts on Myers, and this one of the backwards variety. Sorry there. She'll have a word with Charlie Turnmeyer, who returns behind home plate, and the 3-hole batter Haley Seidel with a 2-for-2 day and an RBI tripler last time up will step in for a 3rd time. Yo-oh, low and away for a ball. Seidel a couple of putouts as well on the defensive side. 3 actually in the same inning. Retiring the side all by catching the foul out. It's pretty interesting. As she'll see a strike across the knees to tie the count up 1-1. See some Husky baseball players in attendance today as well. Jaden Bailey over there, Isaac Gaby. Let's have the day off.
Maybe Colton Suggs, can't tell.
Up and out on Seidel to give her back the lead in the count. We'll have some score updates here momentarily. Just the added benefit of having this beautiful thing called Game Changer. It drives you mad and makes you insanely glad at times. Seidel watches one come across the inside half.
She didn't quite agree with that one.
No, she didn't. 2-2. Brooks, 7 punch outs on the day, and a half swing by Seidel. It's dribbled right side. Brooks can't play it. Looks like we might have interference there between first and second, and that will end the inning. Another time that you can't believe what you just saw, but here we go. 6-4, Huskies lead. We move to the 5th. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
When it comes to healthcare, no one wants to feel rushed. At Abundant Healthcare Clinic in Greenville, we take the time to listen, explain, and truly care. We're a nonprofit clinic backed by 60 years of experience from Evergreen Life Services. From sports and routine physicals to common illnesses and minor injuries, we focus on you, not the clock. Call 423-278-2501 to schedule your appointment today. Abundant Healthcare Clinic. We take the time. Others don't.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
Welcome back to Chuckey-Doak High School. Now 4 innings down here of our Friday afternoon softball affair. Coach Armstrong is having a word with the officials, talking about the batters interference, or the base runners interference rather, that ended the inning there in the bottom of the 4th. Haley Seidel had put one off the right side. It deflected off the glove of Hannah Brooks into the second baseman's glove, and it looks like a quick conversation. So ultimately the Knights will leave one, or I guess you leave two stranded there on first and second there to end the inning after a bunt single to start by Elizabeth Shelton and a single by Kenny there. You had 2 on with 1 out, but not able to do anything with them. And so you'll be forced on the defensive, trailing by 2. But you do bat last here, so you get the last say in the matter. Windy day and
very.
No signs of it letting up anytime soon.
Unfortunate.
Huskies will lead it off here in the top of the 5th inning. They've scored 6 their last 2 times up to the plate. To now take a 2-run lead as we enter the 5th. A bunt and a foul ball by Listick. Black Knights have left 5 runners on base. The Huskies have left at least 1 on in every inning. Listick dribbles one left side on the bunt and beats it out down the first base line. Nice wheels there by Listick as she will reach on the bunt single to start the inning.
Hey, Wheels, our favorite YouTuber.
I love that guy. He's
I love
awesome.
that guy too.
Awesome.
He kind of scares me though sometimes whenever he just randomly pops up on the screen at times though, but you got to say what's up.
I love the ones where it's like, Wheels got a shout out in parentheses instead of exciting game or amazing game. Those are my favorite.
He loves it.
A swinging bunt here by Fillers, grounded out to the catcher. Haley Seidel again, just feeling the position. Awesome job there by Seidel. So a 2-3 put out. And the Huskies have a runner on second with 1 down. Fillers and Atnip to round out the 3rd time through this North Greene order. Wind and delivery by Manuel, and it's fouled back by Fillers. They're saying gusts up to 30 miles an hour. I'd say it's even higher than that. I mean, we've got some Camp Creek style winds out here today. They are just blowing away. And we're on the tail end of it.
Listen, I'm a skinny dude. It kind of scares me a little bit sometimes. It'll blow me away.
Blow you away? I'm scared this tent's going to blow away from over our heads.
No, you've got this nice
jerry rig.
Yeah. Zip tie. What you call it? I don't even know.
Manuel will fire in the 0-2, and it skips past Fillers' feet. 7th run for North Greene moves 90 feet away. 6-4, Huskies looking to add on. Fillers will watch one inside. The run comes in from third, and the Huskies plate one more on the wild pitch. Seven to 4, North Greene over Chuckey-Doak here, as they have scored for a third consecutive inning. Fillers is sorted, and another strikeout here. The first since the top of the first inning for Miss Manuel. Atnip will step to the plate here. Square around a bunt, pop one right side, and Haley Seidel nearly had another. Inches away from gloving that one for her 4th putout of the day. My goodness. And all of them have been on foul balls. We've seen a base runner's interference. What else have we seen today, Tyler?
Well to the right.
Yeah.
A ball get hit directly off of third base.
Yes, that too.
Screamer back at Brooks. That one's not as abnormal as the others.
Yeah.
But
upstairs for ball one. Atnip, a bunt singler last time up. We'll look to put one again down, but eventually fouled back against this chain link fence we're camped so closely against. Nobody on the base pass as Atnip swings and misses to end the inning. A couple of punch outs for Manuel, and the Knights will head to the plate as we head to the home half. But a run scores on one base hit. Nobody left on. The Huskies tack on one more to their 3-run lead. 7-4. We move to the bottom of 5. This is Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
7-4 as we welcome you back and move to the bottom of the 5th. Another number put up in the top half by North Greene. They have scored all 7 of their runs in consecutive frames. Elizabeth Manuel will lead things off for the Black Knights here. Madison Miller for Chuckey-Doak will lead things off. Good day for Miller so far. 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs and a double. Nobody on as we start the bottom of the 5th. The Knights have some more magic in the bats. They hope to come back from another deficit. Fouls the first pitch off to the right. Hannah Brooks has just been fantastic today. We talked about the efficiency. 65th pitch of the day, the 52nd strike of the afternoon as well. 4 innings of work, has given up the 9 hits, and that's probably the worst part of her line. 4 runs, but only 1 of which was earned back in the first inning. Has struck out 7, has walked 0. As this one crosses the shoelaces of Miller for ball 1. Brooks with over 130 strikeouts last year. Starting her 2nd game of the season for the Lady Huskies. Miller will foul another off to the right. Wind picking up once more. This temperature cooling off as well.
Matthew, who you got in the WBC tonight?
I'm not quite sure who played. You told me U.S. Canada. I'll go with
Dominican
U.S. on that
Republic
one.
and Korea.
I'll go with the DR. Brooks fires one in, and fouling one to the left, it's Miller. Do we have just those two?
Just those two tonight.
Should be a good couple games, though. Especially that DR Korea one. They're a really entertaining team to watch as well. I didn't know those games were being played in Miami.
DR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think DR and
that pool
US both run away with it pretty comfortably tonight.
Brooks will spin one in right back in front of the fence. Oh, wow. We're going to have a illegal pitch here. A balk by Hannah Brooks. And it'll be an automatic ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count moves. They say she was about a foot in front of the rubber when she released that ball.
And this game continues to get more weird.
Yeah, just insanely weird. Swing and a miss. It ended up not mattering. Turnmeyer will retrieve it, throw down to first in time, and it's strikeout number 8 for Hannah Brooks. Five of the last 8 Chuckey-Doak batters have gone by way of the K, and Hannah Brooks continues to deal. She has recorded a strikeout in every inning so far, and she has struck out 6 over the last 2 1/3. 7-4. Brooks looking to hold on to this 3-run lead. Lifting it right side foul and popping out of the first base mitt of Briley Lutz. It'll give Manuel new life. Been calling her Elizabeth, Tyler. It is Elizabeth. Okay. The freshman. With her 6th run driven in of the year last time up on that RBI double. 0-1 the count. Brooks winds, sends one in, and it's on the inner half for a strike. Manuel down 0-2.
It's very good to see North Greene playing this well right now, too, with
absolutely
half of their lineup that are mainly here in attendance, but, of course, not playing today due to the time that they got back after leaving Murfreesboro this morning.
Hannah Brooks will toe the rubber. Send in the 0-2 pitch. It's waved at by Manuel and fouled off the fence. No Addie Dean, no Eva Leonard, no Traylon Sutherland today.
No Josie Graham.
No Josie Graham, though she is in attendance.
No Heidi Trentham.
That's right. No Kinley Eastep.
No Kinley Eastep.
Can we say Traylon? Can we say her again? Can we say her 5 times?
Was hoping she would play today just because, of course, we're at the place that she played her freshman year. So,
ball away here on Manuel. Someone asked me earlier today, does Traylon make this team 2 runs better?
I don't know. Baseball
and
softball, I don't know.
There. Manuel rockets one up the middle for a base hit. And Elizabeth has her 2nd straight base knock of the day. Here with 1 out. 10-2 today for the Chuckey-Doak Lady Knights. Runner on first with 1 out. And looks like we'll have a pinch runner come into the game for the home team. Chuckey-Doak in its 4th game of the season already at home, midway through the month of March. Hannah Brooks back to the circle. And it looks like we won't have a pinch runner in the end. At least not just yet. This pitch is going to graze, or nearly graze, the back of Mitchell. That's the 2nd time I've just felt the need to jump out of the way and just acted like there wasn't a fence right in front of us. Moving over to second, it's Manuel. 1-0. Here with 1 out. And a runner on second. Mitchell looking for her first hit of the day. Drives one right side. It's through the gap and into right field. Nicely done. Manuel waved home. And the Knights cut it to 2 as Manuel scores all the way from second. But a costly error on the base pass for the Black Knights, and Mitchell was tagged out sliding in to second base. It will go down as an RBI single, though. And the Knights take one off of this deficit. Jesse Dayton 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks will step in for a third time. She got the right idea putting a sweatshirt on here.
Yes, she does.
Oh, this one will peg her on the leg, and that's the first free pass issued on the day by Hannah Brooks. A hit by pitch as Dayton wore it off the left calf. And the inning continues.
She was putting on some extra padding. That's what it was.
I mean, yeah, you'd hope to get hit on the arm after you just put on that sweatshirt, but probably not the most comfortable place to get hit on the calf.
No.
And Dayton's not got a lot of.
I didn't play baseball. I don't know where the most uncomfortable places to get hit are.
Yeah.
I could just imagine that if you don't have a guard on, the top of your foot would just. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no skin there, no muscle.
The shin always, for me, that was the one that hurt the most. Shelton drives one back to the circle. Brooks a throw. It's over the first baseman's head and out into right field. Dayton is waved home. She'll make her way to home plate and a throw that's too late. The Knights score and make it 7-6. Shelton reaches on the throwing error. And all the way from first base, Jesse Dayton able to score. I'll render it a throwing error, Tyler. I'm not sure about you. I mean, we'll see about it.
Kind of 6'7", you just.
Oh, what a hit into left field. We got ourselves a tie ball game with one swing from Palin Shelton. Around the bases she'll go, moving to third, sliding in. Safe. Palin Shelton with an RBI triple. And the Black Knights have tied it up at 7 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. What a piece there by the 9-hole bat. Lineup turns over as Coach Armstrong has a word with Kenny. 1 for 3 with a single last time up.
Was that the first pitch of that at bat?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, the 2 outs.
2 out hitting.
2 out hitting has really been beneficial.
I'd have to go back and look how many runs that Lady Knights have scored out when they've had 2 outs.
Well, they've gotten both of their runs here. I know 5 of their 7 have come with 2 outs. Brooks fields it again. Another run comes home to score, and Chuckey-Doak has taken an 8-7 lead. Errors continue to stack up for the North Greene Lady Huskies. I'll call that one a single, though. That's a tough play to make. Kenny reaches by single.
First.
Myers drives it right side, a flip to the second, and she will just step on the bag realistic. The inning eventually will end, but the Knights take the lead. They put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 5th. They'll take a 1-run lead into the 6th. This is Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone. G4.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
8-7 the score as we welcome you back to Chuckey-Doak High School. We've got a game on our hands here. There's a game over in Nashville earlier today as well. Tennessee basketball falling in the SEC tournament quarterfinal round against the Vanderbilt Commodores. Tyler, you've kept up with that a little bit better than I have, but Florida getting the win as well this afternoon.
Yes.
The semifinals taking shape.
SEC tournament, Vanderbilt wins, Florida wins, Big Ten tournament, Michigan wins. Wisconsin wins in overtime.
Miami, Ohio loses for the first time.
Happy about that. Big 12 tournament. I don't know if they've began yet today.
Maddie Phillips will step in for her fourth at-bat. She's 1 for 3 with a double here today. Hey, how about the costly errors for North Greene here this afternoon? I mean, another inning prolonged due to those errors. It was a hit by pitch. It was an error on the throw to first base, which brought in the run on that triple by Palin Shelton. But again, if that throw is made to first base, then we're not even talking about those runs. Manuel still out there for Chuckey-Doak as she fires in a ball in the dirt.
Glad there's a fence right there. I would have found out whether it hurts more to get hit on the shin or the top of the foot.
Yeah. Manuel nearing 90 pitches as far as the pitch count goes. Through 5 innings of work, 9 hits surrendered, 7 runs, 3 of which have been earned. And it's a 5-pitch walk for Maddie Phillips, and the leadoff batter is aboard for the North Greene Huskies. Just the 3rd walk of the day issued by North Greene, or by Chuckey-Doak pitching, excuse me. Both of these pitchers have been able to throw strikes pretty well, though. Nearly 2/3 of Manuel's pitches have been for strikes. The freshman has located them in the zone. The Husky bats have done a pretty nice job capitalizing more often than not. 9 total base hits and 3 walks drawn here by the Huskies on a Friday afternoon. Watch you want to go by upstairs. It's Chloe Keys. Keys is 0 for 3 with a fly out to center fielder last time up. Runner on first with no outs. Keys watches one down the pipe for strike 1. 8-7. Chuckey-Doak has taken its 1-run lead. We've seen 4 lead changes here today as Keys will pop one foul. Here's the 2-2. Again, it's fouled back by Keys, and the at-bat continues. There he is. There's Joe chasing after one.
I was waiting for that slide. One. Nice slide. Doesn't care if he gets clothes dirty.
Manuel pumps one in, a throw down by Seidel, and it's just late as Maddie Phillips will grab another stolen bag. I had this written down earlier. Let's see if I can find it. Phillips last season for the Huskies, 23 stolen bags for the All-Greene County member. All-Greene County team member, I guess I should say. Up and out on this one by Manuel. The location started to kind of slip away, and it's another walk issued against these Husky bats. The 2nd consecutive walk drawn as Keys and Phillips will land safely. Still with no outs. Runners on first and second. In steps Hannah Brooks. So far today, 1 for 2. A double her first time up, a intentional walk back in the second. as she'll see a ball upstairs. A pitch count nearing the century mark for Manuel. She'll rock and deliver one in. And I guess we got to retrain our brains for that as well, because softball, the pitch count's just not the same as it is in baseball. You see a pitcher nearing 100 in baseball, it's not concerning, but yeah, you think about taking them out. Of course, the high school pitch count limit, I believe it's, what, 120? 130 maybe?
I have a story in mind. I just don't want to say it on air.
But
So
it's near that area, though. I mean, softball, you just don't have to worry about it. 3-0. Pitch upstairs, a third straight walk here by Manuel. And the Huskies have loaded the bases. Coach Armstrong will take a timeout and walk out to the circle and have a word with his starting pitcher. This might be the end of the rope here, and I believe Coach Armstrong will make the change to Jaden Myers. We'll take the break and come back, tell you about the new Chuckey-Doak arm when we return. An 8-7 ball game. Huskies have the bases loaded, no outs when we come back. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon, Greene Sports Zone.
Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
New pitcher into the game for the Chuckey-Doak Lady Black Knights is Jaden Myers, second on the team in her innings pitched coming into today. 14 1/3 of work. She's got 4 starts, and making her 5th appearance of the season is Myers. An 8.8 ERA, and the first pitch lined right side. It goes through Jesse Dayton's glove, and in come the Huskies. 2 will plate, and it's a 9-8 lead now for North Greene. Throw down to third is in time. And that one, it's thrown by Haley Seidel to grab the sliding Brooks. But the Huskies take the lead back at 9-8, more importantly. Phillips and Keys coming in to score for North Greene. We've got our 5th lead change of the day. In those 14 innings of work this season, Myers with 7 strikeouts to 16 walks. Opponents batting .333 against the sophomore. A couple of score updates in baseball here today. West Greene leading Unaka 15-0 in the middle of the 4th inning. The ball lifted up right side out of play by Lutz. University leads Chuckey-Doak 2-0 in the top of the 6th inning. Is that game being played just up the road here?
I don't think so.
Is that on the road?
Because when I drove by earlier today, I didn't see anybody.
South Greene and Claiborne tied in the top of the 3rd. All baseball score updates in the area. Meanwhile, back here from Afton, a 9-8 ball game in the 6th. Dayton comes in, and it's a pop out by the Huskies. And finally, the Knights can breathe aside. The second out, of the inning is had. After Turnmeyer reached on air, Brooks was caught stealing at third. I guess you could say caught stealing. Just caught on the base pass there. 9-8. North Greene has taken his one-run lead. Listic in for a fourth time today. A bunt single her last time out. A half swing here. A ground back to the circle. Myers a throw in time, and the inning is over. But the damage is done for North Greene. 3 walks to start the inning. They played 2 here in the top of the 6th to take a 9-8 lead into the home half. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon, Greene Sports Zone.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the main brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
We wrangle your tangles.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside, or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
9-8 as we welcome you back here from Afton, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Another lead change, our 5th of the ball game, as the Lady Black Knights will be playing from behind once again. Haley Seidel will lead off the inning after drawing 3 walks to start the frame. Knights had to make the change from Manuel to Myers in the circle. Hannah Brooks is still out there as she starts her 6th inning of work, and let me tell you what, through 5 she's been very good. 11 hits surrendered from, well, we'll go. What do you want to do, Tyler? You want to go over my numbers or our numbers we got here? You pick. Okay, we'll go 12 hits for the Black Knights. And, well, for the Huskies, 3 errors. It's been pretty costly, but otherwise, 8 punch-outs, no walks, has hit 1 other batter. And she's been very good as far as the strike percentage is concerned. Up near 75% still, 81 pitches as she begins inning number 6. 1-run lead for the Huskies as they look to hold on. A line delivery. Seidel scoots out of the way of ball 1. If you couldn't tell, a windy day here from Afton from the very beginning.
Chuckey-Doak's still very much not out of this game so far.
I mean, this has been nip and tuck. 5 lead changes. As high Seidel lines one into center field, and it is caught right into the glove of North Greene's Destiny Fillers.
Little flex out there.
Great contact there by Haley Seidel. She's pieced up a couple here today. It's a line out to straightaway center as we begin the bottom of the 6th. Madison Miller due up for a 4th time. She's 2 for 3 with a double today. Will lift one foul and out of play.
Nice piece.
She's got 2 RBIs as well for her 4th and 5th of the season. This is a young Chuckey-Doak lineup as well. Madison Miller, just a freshman. Dayton, just a sophomore. Myers, just a sophomore. I mean, you go down the list. Palin Shelton, a freshman. Kenny, a sophomore. I got to do the math on this, but Elizabeth Emanuel, a freshman as well. Corey Hollyfield is injured, but another freshman that'll do some damage. Haley Seidel's a sophomore. You got just 2 juniors on the squad. As rolling over on this one is Miller to the left side. The throw is in time for out number 1, or for out number 2, excuse me. On the ground out to shortstop, where Maddie Phillips has been excellent today. 92% fielder a season ago, Maddie Phillips. I mean, you're talking about a lineup in Chuckey-Doak this year, Tyler, with just 2 juniors, no seniors. 6 freshmen, a lot of which 6 freshmen for Chuckey-Doak.
No seniors?
No seniors.
And you had 1 last year?
5 sophomores.
Wow.
And 2 juniors.
Coach Armstrong wasn't kidding when he said he had a young team last
Yeah.
year.
It was
Sinai.
yeah, Sinai, the only one that graduated them. All-county selection from a season ago.
Was Abby DeNoho a senior?
Manuel offers one and
She may have
fouls on
also
right
been,
side.
I can't remember.
Who?
Abby DeNoho. She pitched.
Not sure.
She might have.
See, I
there
wasn't
might have
tuned
been
into
two.
softball last year until the state tournament when we went and saw the Huskies.
Only had one team there this year.
Brooks will wind and deliver. It's a strikeout looking to end the inning. Brooks retires the side and finishes Manuel with the punch out. 3 outs left for Chuckey-Doak. North Greene withholds its lead 9-8 as we head to the 7th. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
9-8 as we welcome you back into Chuckey-Doak High School. Greene County Softball beginning on these local airwaves on the streaming side of things. Thanks for tuning in here for some Friday afternoon action on the Diamond. First ever live stream on the softball side. Jaden Myers will start the 7th inning in the circle for the Black Knights as Manuel started the game, and after those 3 walks surrendered to start the last inning, was pulled after the mound visit. After the error by the second baseman, it allowed 2 runs to come in for North Greene, and eventually the Huskies would take the lead on the 5th lead change of the ball game. We've seen a lot of very unique circumstances today. The last half inning, potentially our most quick, our easiest to score. This one starts similarly. Ground out right back to Jaden Myers. As Destiny Fillers and Lydia Fillers will now step in out of the 8-hole. Myers winds, sends one in, and it skips off the turf circle at home plate. That West Greene Unaka game has gone final. It's Buffaloes 15, Rangers 0 as the Buffaloes start their, or excuse me, no, it's delayed in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wonder why
it was final.
Delayed.
It's final.
Oh, run rule then, okay.
Yes.
See, I got this love-hate
Mark Brooks
relationship.
was there. Hey.
Okay, there you go then.
I didn't know about it until he tweeted final 15-0.
Buffs get the run rule win. I didn't realize this until I was looking at both of these two teams' schedule. There's a lot of interwoven opponents in there. A lot of District 1 single-A crossovers for the Knights, and then for North Greene, a lot of District 1 2A opponents mixed in there as well. Of course, a loss their last time out against West Greene for the Huskies, and they'll play the Buffaloes in the second and final game as Filler swings on one, sends it back to Myers, and it's another 1-3 putout for Chuckey-Doak. That's pretty easy. G1. And the Huskies with 2 outs, nobody on, will send the 9-hole batter Atnip to the plate for a 4th time. Chuckey-Doak, meanwhile, they'll have Unaka on the schedule who they just played. They'll face off with them again, and Atnip places one left side, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Knights as the two teams exchange quick half innings. 9-8, Chuckey-Doak down to their final 3 outs of the game. when we come back. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 when we return. You're listening to Greene County Softball on First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
When it comes to healthcare, no one wants to feel rushed. At Abundant Healthcare Clinic in Greenville, we take the time to listen, explain, and truly care. We're a nonprofit clinic backed by 60 years of experience from Evergreen Life Services. From sports and routine physicals to common illnesses and minor injuries, we focus on you, not the clock. Call 423-278-2501 to schedule your appointment today. Abundant Healthcare Clinic. We take the time. Others don't.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac? From Bachman Bernard in Greenville, choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
Ariel Mitchell set to lead things off for the Knights. The freshman batting .333 on the season. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Knights as we begin the final inning of play. Grounder to the left side, and it's another error by the Huskies. An errant throw that Lutz couldn't get the mid on, and it winds up with Mitchell standing over at second base. Again, the error that has just been so costly for the Huskies here today as North Greene commits their 4th of the afternoon.
And now this is more interesting than we anticipated it being. Not that we didn't anticipate a possible comeback anyway, but just the fact that you get the first runner on the first pitch, and not only do you get the first runner on the first pitch, she's now in scoring position with no outs.
Believe that Brooks has surrendered just the one earned run to this point. 6 complete innings, 9 strikeouts, no walks, just the one-hit batter. Yeah, just one earned run from the 8 that Chuckey-Doak has scored. We might see another circumstance like Gavin Crump's no-hitter last night where, my goodness, you pitch a gym, you allow just the one earned, but you lose. God forbid, but that could happen. It's in the realm of possibility. No outs, a runner at second. Jesse Dayton will see one across the letters of the sweatshirt for ball 1. 1-2 the count as Dayton steps back in. Looking for her first base hit of the day is Jesse.
Can't lie, I dig the ping bat.
Reached by the hit by pitch the last time up. It was the first free pass surrendered by Hannah Brooks today, and a swing and a miss will result in strikeout number 10. Hannah Brooks has dealt all day in the circle. Why should it stop now in the bottom of the 7th? Third strikeout for Dayton, swinging upstairs on another just well-located pitch with 2 strikes there by Brooks. Knights down to their final 2 outs. From the left-hand side, in steps Shelton. We'll put a bunt on one. It's caught by Brooks.
Oh, wow.
She'll look to go back to second, but nobody was home. 1 out recorded there by Brooks, and that means the Knights are down to their final 3 strikes. Very nearly had the ball game end as Brooks could have turned the double play. 2 outs, runner at second. The 9-hole batter, Palin Shelton, will foul the first pitch she sees back off the fence. Great ball game on her hands here today. 5 lead changes. An airfield game for North Greene, but you expect that with about half your roster missing. Still coming back from off the hardwood from yesterday.
And how clutch would it be to get this runner on base, whether you score the runner or not, knowing that the top of the order's next?
You got Kenny, who's had back-to-back singles, if you can do that. 0-2, Knights down to their final strike. All comes down to this. Palin Shelton, no balls and 2 strikes. An RBI triple her last time up. 0-2, and it's a swing and a miss. Hannah Brooks with punch-out number 11, and this ball game is over. What a gem thrown by Hannah Brooks. Just 1 earned runs, a complete game 11 strikeout victory in the circle there for Brooks. And the Huskies move to 2-1 on the season. The Knights drop their 5th straight. Up next for the Huskies, a date with Morristown East next Thursday. For Chuckey-Doak, it'll be a date with Hampton on the same date, Thursday, March 12th. Huskies looking to get their basketball players back, but a win today against a cross-county rival, and it was a fun one from beginning to end. 9-8, our final. North Greene victorious over Chuckey-Doak as they score the go-ahead runs in the top of the 6th inning to get the 1-run victory to close out our wild week. Huskies get the job done. 9-8 again, our final. We'll take a break. When we come back, our final statistics and conversation regarding this one as we say farewell from a Friday in Afton. You've been listening to Greene County Softball, North Greene and Chuckey-Doak here on the Diamond today, presented by First Horizon Green Sports Zone.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money. For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
At Heritage Community Bank, we offer local banking with local decisions. Stop by any of our 3 convenient locations and see how Heritage Community Bank can serve your needs. We're here to stay. We're not for sale. We're not merging. We're local, and we intend to stay that way. From small business banking to personalized checking accounts with online and mobile capabilities, Heritage Community Bank can take care of all your banking needs. Visit us online at hcbonline.us, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Well, a Winfield day here on a Friday afternoon in Afton, but the North Greene Huskies played the go-ahead runs in the top of the 6th to take a 9-8 victory over their cross-county rivals, the Chuckey-Doak Lady Black Knights, who weren't without their moments here today, but too many errors eventually for the North Greene Huskies really just allowed Chuckey-Doak to stay in that ball game up until those final 2 innings. A couple of quick frames to end things, but Hannah Brooks, I mean, how could you start with anybody else? Really good day in the circle for her. She goes the distance. She strikes out 11, walks none, only hits 1 batter, issuing her only free pass of the day. 8 runs on the board, but only 1 was earned as she scattered. You say scattered. 12 hits. The Knights had their contact. They had some extra base hits as well with it. But, hey, pretty good day of work for Hannah Brooks, who has the 4 errors go against her, but hey, still gets the win in the circle today. 9-8, our final from our Friday afternoon. In the bump, or I keep on saying on the bump, but in the circle the other way, Elizabeth Manuel will get the loss. The freshman did pitch well, though. Both of these pitchers really filled up the strike zone today for Hannah Brooks. 97 pitches, 78 strikes for Elizabeth Manuel. It was 120 pitches. I believe some of those go to Jada Myers as well, who pitched the final 2 innings for the Black Knights, retired the final 6 outs of the day. But our final line for North Greene, 9 runs on 9 hits, 4 errors. They left 7 on base. For Chuckey-Doak, 8 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, and 5 left on base. Let's take a look at our first offensive performers for the losers on the scoreboard today in Chuckey-Doak. Multi-hit days from Haley Seidel, as well as Madison Miller, Elizabeth Manuel, and Elizabeth Shelton. 2 for 4 day for Shelton with a run scored. He had a 2 for 4 day for Manuel, Miller, and Seidel, all each 2 runs scored from Seidel. A 2 RBI day from Madison Miller, who was just stellar here this afternoon. You had doubles from Elizabeth Manuel and Madison Miller, each triples from Haley Seidel and Palin Shelton as well. It's a stolen base from Aria Mitchell, and that was the day for the Chuckey-Doak Lady Knights. For Manuel in the circle, she goes those 5 innings pitched. She does allow the all 9 of those North Greene hits. She does strike out 3, walk 5 others, 3 of those coming in that final inning that she started, the 6th. But 5 wild pitches, that really proved to be her undoing, that brought in a couple of North Greene runs eventually down the road. Top offensive performers for the North Greene Huskies as we sit down and unpack it. A 2 for 2 day for Hannah Brooks, who was intentionally walked today. She was also walked another time. She scored 2 runs for the Huskies. She had a double. You had a 3 for 4 day for Charlie Turnmeyer, who in my mind was just the offensive, offensive player of the day. 3 for 4 with 5 RBI today.
Here's the incredible part from her game: down 1-0. And she delivers the RBI single, or I'm sorry, the RBI double to tie it.
Yep.
Down 4-3, RBI single to tie it. Or I'm sorry, no, tied 4-4, RBI single, 2 RBI single to take a 2-0 lead. And then when you're down 8-7, she's the one that then delivers 2 more RBIs on another single to take that 9-8 lead. So when you're down or you're tied, Turnmeyer was there every time.
2 for 4 day for Briley Lutz as well. That's it for your multi-hit performers today. But my goodness, back to what you said. 5 RBI day for Turnmeyer. How could you go anywhere else? Doubles each from Turnmeyer, Brooks, and Phillips today. North Greene with all the offense in this one as they finish with 9 hits. They actually get out hit by the Knights, who finished with 12 of their own, but just 1 earned run for the Knights here today as those North Greene errors kind of prolonged those innings and brought in those 8 runs for Chuckey-Doak, all but 1 of those 8 runs. But again, back to what you said, Tyler, Charlie Turnmeyer with the offensive fireworks, and then, of course, Hannah Brooks getting the job done despite the laboring late due to those errors for the North Greene Huskies.
Matthew, I have a question.
Yeah.
We weren't paying attention. Where'd the flag go?
Where did what?
Where'd the flag go? I'm so confused.
Wow, did it
anyway,
fall?
I don't know.
We
anyway,
had it fall?
Back to the game. Great job today by the Lady Huskies. Finishing thoughts. Hannah Miller hung in there. I'm sorry, not Hannah Miller. Hannah Brooks hung in there. Only 1 earned run on the day, 11 hits and 8 runs, but only 1 were earned. A lot of errors from both sides. I think North Greene had 5, but you still come out with the win, and you feel encouraged getting that because you know that you really don't have a full staff. We just named about 6 or 7 players from the basketball squad that aren't out here yet. So to be able to put up 9 runs and 11 hits and be able to knock off a pretty good Chuckey-Doak teams, pretty encouraging thing. And for Chuckey-Doak to be able to put up 8 on a tough pitcher like Hannah has to give you confidence going forward to your conference slate as you enter that soon with tough teams like Unicoi County, South Greene, West Greene, Johnson County, and Happy Valley coming up.
For Chuckey-Doak, they fall to 1-5 on the season. They have lost their 5th straight. They fall to 1-3 here at home. For North Greene, they win their first game on the road this season as they move to above 500 now at 2-1 as they revenged their loss from their county rival West Greene earlier this week on the road. That extra inning game that the Lady Huskies lost by 1. Up next for the Huskies, Morristown East on Thursday. For Chuckey-Doak at Happy Valley on Monday. I told you wrong to begin with. I had completely overlooked that Hampton game that they had played, I guess, yesterday. Did not have a score for it, but the Black Knights, after that 9-inning loss against Unaka, take the Huskies to the wire tonight, but unfortunately not enough late as Lady Huskies able to close the door for the final 6 outs and pitch the 2 straight zeros when you needed them most. So Huskies win by a final score of 9-8. And that'll do it for our broadcast here today for our first time on the softball diamond this year. It wasn't without its difficulties due to this really, what would you call it? Wind, the ferocious wind at times that made matters extremely difficult, not only for these two teams, but certainly us here beneath the tent, Tyler Nichols. But it was also a wild, fun time here on a Friday from Afton.
Hey, good to be out here again on the softball field because we did our first baseball stream on Monday, and we wrap up the week with our first softball stream. So, of course, looking forward to doing many of these throughout the year. Good to get the first ones under our belt, and I mentioned it earlier, and for those that are still here listening, hey, if you have any suggestions, any critiques of our baseball and softball streams so far, please let us know. We're trying to find way. I mean, we're learning just as we go. Have no time to practice. Thanks, TSSAA. Wish that spring and winter sports weren't overlapped, but always will be a complaint of mine. But good to be out here. Nice to see the new renovations out here at Chuckey-Doak with the turf circle at home plate and the pitching circle. Nice scoreboard as always. Good to see everything that Coach Tim Armstrong has done. Congratulations to Coach Weems and Coach Weems of North Greene with the win today, and looking forward to getting out here for more softball games sometime soon with hopefully less wind and more heat.
Oh, one can only hope. Yeah. The winter season officially in the books and winding down with the final day tomorrow in girls basketball. We'll still have 1 week of boys basketball, but none of our local teams will be in action. So the spring season fully underway. Well, spring break next week will put a slight damper in things, but we'll pick up for sure on Monday or Tuesday with one of our local teams in action on the baseball or softball diamond. Until next time, for Tyler Nichols, our producer and color analyst here this afternoon, I'm Matthew Palazzo saying so long, good night, and God bless from Afton.